Africa. Hello, Nigeria. Um, this is WESLEY'S right here. Um, I wanted to talk about um, in this video the ordeal, the plight of exiting Jehovah's Witnesses in Nigeria. And I intend to narrow it down to SJW suicides in Nigeria in the coming years. You may not know this. I just found out that there are many Nigerians already questioning this religious cult, but they haven't had the courage to come out and make a bold statement about it, or do something like I'm doing right now. It's still pretty hard for you to find a Nigerian coming out, putting himself out there to talk about the ills of this religion. But Nigerians are waking up. Africa is waking up. I think I just want to walk you guys, let me just adjust my let me just walk you along where have you check out the scenery here. So like I said, Nigerians are waking up. Africa is waking up. But the thing is, there is danger of suicide. XJW suicides in Nigeria. And why is that so? I can relate to this because when I first woke up, or why I was waking up, I was doing my research, and in my research I still wanted the religion to hold true. So but the more research I did, the more I would stand, and the more I realized that all my family gave up their life for was false. So I remember when I was now wide awake after my last bit of research in JWFast.com, when I finally realized that there is no paradise. I had longed to be in paradise with my dad, everlasting life. That's the bait this religion will throw at you. They sell everlasting life, and my dad, being dead, gave up everything for this religion. I wanted to reunite with him. So I was going to do everything possible to make sure I see him again. But it dawned on me that, hey, you are not going to see him again. And this life is probably all there is. And I was devastated. I remembered in the few months that would follow, I contemplated suicide every single day because I just said, what am I living for? I didn't want to live any, I didn't want to live another extra day without being able to make sense of what life was really, um, the purpose of life, because I was trying to find meaning. Why are we here? What's the purpose of life? So life had no meaning as far as I was concerned, so I wanted to end it all. Nothing, what? No, I don't know if you understand what I mean. Um, but that was it. On a couple times while I was driving, I would want to just turn the wheel of the cliff and end it up. Many times, I didn't think I would survive the next 3 months. The thought of killing myself, was right there, popping up in my brain, and it was just terrible. And I couldn't get therapy for it because this is Nigeria, and such things as getting therapy is not something that really come easy. You don't, you are not able to access uh, uh, medical care when you have malaria, much less talk about some therapy. That's some luxury in a third world country like Nigeria. I would have needed therapy because I, I was broken. I needed to be hospitalized, but there was nobody to my rescue. I was all by myself. No one would understand what I'm really feeling or talking about. Or when I say to someone, hey, I feel like killing myself because I realized the religion I belong to was not the truth, he'll look at me and say, are you crazy? What do you mean? Okay, it's not true, so move on. Just move on. It's not as easy as that. But the reason why this video is important to me is because why I was going through all of this, I was still placed on some kind of advantage. Oh, I wasn't so stupid to donate my money to Wash because I was able to build myself a house, a pretty decent house, and I had some kind of job going for me before the COVID, and I hope to return to my job as soon as the COVID is over. So I was doing pretty well. I had some money. I was self-dependent. With my brothers shunning me and everybody leaving, my ish, my problem with my ex-wife, I felt alone. I was all alone. But my independence and a little bit of what I had on me, I would draw some kind of comfort. I sought to plant a garden in my house because I wanted to replicate Jehovah's idea of a paradise. So I said to myself, even if I don't make the Jehovah paradise, which I know is not true, I'm gonna build myself my own paradise. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, something struck me that, okay, what if I am passing through this horror with everything I got to draw comfort from? What about those people who have lost everything to the cult? those who are past the stage of childbearing, who wanted to bear children, those who gave their job up, those of them that are homeless. Um, you excuse me, someone's coming on the ways, so I don't want to be talking. Okay, the person just moved past. Don't want to see me talking to myself like, hey, what's this guy doing? So I um, just said to myself that what is going to happen to the many SJWs, SJ dubs that I know are waking up? By the time they are fully awake and they discover that this was all a big utopia, how are they gonna cope? The only thing I think of is there will be many SJW suicide in Nigeria in the coming years. Activism is about just taking root in Nigeria, and as more people wake up, there's impoverished nation, impoverished people. By the time they find out that the only succor, the only thing they're looking out for, the only hope that the washer was given them, that even if they don't have a house now, they will have one in the future. Even if they don't have a job now, they will have a satisfying job in the future. That all these promises are just a mirage. What will they do? I think you and I know the answer. In my opinion, I think I was close to committing suicide, and probably the only thing that saved me from committing suicide was that there was something I could cling on. I wasn't homeless. I had a house. I had a job. I had, some money to keep me going, even if everybody has left me. But there are some people who didn't have this. Now, they have given all to Watchtower. They have been there, out there in the sun with their umbrella, preaching door to door every day, with the hope that they're going to be repaid in the future. Now they wake up to this, and what? Folks, they're going for the ropes. They're going for the ropes. And the only thing that might be there to save this is a prediction, like I'm a prophet now, is people out there in the developed countries, rallying around, trying to set up a structure to receive these people, financially, emotionally, whatever support you can think of. Africa needs it now. Nigeria needs it. Well, I just thought I talk about this. It hasn't happened yet. It might have started happening, but it's unreported. But I'm just trying to open your eyes to the reality on ground and what the future holds for XJW in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria, in Africa. Well, um, I just came out here to quickly make this video. Is a bit quiet here. It's actually a real line, and I thought I might just drop this video here before I get home. When I get home, my daughter would not give me a breathing space. Someone is holding her for me, and I don't want to be too long away until I go back to her. So thank you very much for watching my video, and I want to plead with you that I really do want you to subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm like, please, I'm like begging you to subscribe to my channel, not just for me, but for every SJ doves in Nigeria and in Africa. WESLEY'S here, and I'm signing out.